What's up, y'all? Welcome to my 24 scale party for the moment. We're just chilling. We're like, hey man, let's just party with the 24 scalers, man. Hey buddy. Hey now. I think you're at the wrong party, dude. What do you mean you're a 24? No, you're not. You're putting on too much weight then. I say you're a 20 at least. Now with these big tires, what do you guys think? This is the Max Smasher chassis. If you didn't see my last video, they're the same as the Blazer. There's no difference in the chassis. The only difference in them both is tires, bigger shocks, taller on the Smasher, and then the bodies. So this Blazer body came off of this chassis. This truck came off that chassis. All I did was swap them because I think it looks better. I now have this awesome little mud truck, which basically is the Smasher with smaller shocks, smaller tires now. So we went ahead and done it, and we're keeping it that way. I decided I want to keep that little truck smaller. This obviously was the Smasher. We put the Blazer straight over. It now has taller shocks, bigger tires. And the speed motor is in this truck now instead of that one, because we upgraded it so it would haul ass. So now this Blazer will haul ass. It's no longer a crawler. It has limited slip diffs still. This is no longer a crawler. And it doesn't need to hang out with these little fellers that are really 24 scale. Why don't you bring your slightly undersized 118 scale, because you're about a 120. And if y'all are trying to say, well, what do you mean? Because they do look just like the 118s. No, they're not. They're close. But if you were to take your tape measure, which I've done in the past, and measure your fenders exactly, they're different. If you measured your doors exactly, they're different. Bigger, smaller. I mean, both directions. If you measured the width of the roof, this is narrow. The height, I mean, it is smaller than this, but it's way bigger than a 124. That's all I'm saying. It's going to hang out with them guys from now on. These guys get to be all in a group together. Now, before we go outside and do something, I may run a different truck, a big truck today. I wanted to show you something that I think, let me set this down, that I think would be cool. Sorry. I love this little Ford body. Obviously, it doesn't fit the proportions of a big old truck unless you want it that way. Again, this is the Blazer chassis. Just has the Smasher body on it. The lights plug in, everything. It's no different. It fits perfect. And like I say, the lights even work. But I'm going to show you something that I have on my mind for future. First off, these little trucks are going to become my four-wheeler trucks. I like my axial four-wheeler I have over there, my ATV. But with the two-speed transmission and all that good stuff, my next one of these will be on this chassis. One of those. I'm getting the D90 eventually to have the short one. But here's what I'm getting at. If you wanted to turn this little truck into a scale type truck, I'm just saying. Just saying. You know what I'm saying. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Damn, almost fits in there perfect. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Would you look at that? It would be lower. I'm just saying. Could you picture it? Drop down properly. The wheelbase is right. Be kind of a cool truck, wouldn't it? Look at that. Just look at that. Just saying. I like it. Enough of this rambling. I don't even know what I'm going to do today. It's been so hot lately. I apologize. I've been missing in action, basically. Did a lot of work on my car, like I said in the other video and stuff. And video ended. It looked all great, but in reality, the car was not running great. The carburetor was flooding out once it warmed up. I'd go down the road, get a couple miles to the stop sign at the gas station there, and it would start pouring gas out of the vacuum lines out of the side of the carburetor everywhere. It was pretty rough. I ended up taking it completely apart. I took it a little bit apart the first time, but it had a little bit better when it was back together. So I took it apart a second time. I went a lot further where if I messed up, I would have to get a rebuild kit because of the gaskets. I got lucky, was able to not tear up my gaskets. Took it way apart, cleaned the crap out of it, adjusted my floats, put it all back together, and so far so good. Knock on wood. I still got to do some fine-tune adjusting now, but it's not flooding. I drove it all the way to Mount Olive and back today. It's good. We're getting there. Now, I wasted enough time. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. Like, you didn't even know when you turned the camera on? No, actually I didn't. Last minute thing. I've been busy all day. My wife just went to go get us some Wendy's, to get everybody Wendy's, and I just got to sit down and figure out what I want to do. Little truck, big truck. So I decided that before I go outside and get all sweated up, I want to go ahead and run the little blue truck across my makeshift pool table course. Where's the light one move? There we go. Lights still working, everything. That's great. Again, being this is the Blazer with a lot lighter body, it should perform better than it did originally, right? So let's go ahead and find out if it does. Turning, turning, turning. Oh, let's set it right here. Starting point, I suppose. This tape's probably gonna cave in when I hit there unless I hold my hand here to keep weight. Okay. We got a lot wider stance than the little trucks, but not, well, I guess not a lot. Enough. This part's kind of caved in compared to what it should be. There we go. Cats must have done that. Well, this truck should make it anyway. Yeah, no problem here. See, again, on here now, at least I have locking differentials, even though it's a shorter set of shocks. If I would have left it on the other truck, it would have been taller, but it would have had limited slip. Whatever you call it. Oh, I gotta keep running my rolly chair around. I keep forgetting that's cool. My cat Nugget can dig pull balls out of these pockets and throw them on the floor and play with them. He is strong as can be, man. These mudslingers are awesome on here. They're big, but they look perfect for this truck. It's like a little mud truck. Now, I built this tiny obstacle keeping both trucks in mind, the 118 and the 24s, the mini ones. Well, guys, don't forget to click on the link in the description below if you're interested in any of these FMS vehicles. And I have my first airplane, will be on the way next week probably. Now, I didn't get the Ranger 1220 I was hoping for right off the bat, but I'm probably going to get that at the end of the month, they said. They're sending me the 1280 Easy Trainer, which is going to be a blast. It's one that don't have landing gear. You just throw it and take off, land it in the grass. And we're going to have fun with it. I think last time I went to that side to do this, but I'll get around better over here with my chair. Come on now. This is an all stock Blazer other than the tires and the body now, but I haven't done any kind of mods to this truck. Haven't had to. It's a great little truck, but no reason to mod it. Not yet. I don't even have the dual or the steering rate probably turned all the way up is also why I'm struggling for these corners and stuff. Not really trying real hard. The little trucks actually handle that better, to be honest. Watch out there, Dumpling. I don't want to run you over. Move. I asked her to move. She just lays down right in front of the chair. God. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to go over the middle. Duh. I was trying to make sure I didn't run my cat over. Got off a little bit here. Let's see, can we make it without coming back? Oh yeah. Come on, you did it. Bumped into neutral. You know what? I don't know if I've ever done the teeter-totter the other direction. Let's try it. This is a cool little truck, isn't it? I sure haven't gave these things credit soon enough. Taking that Blazer body off this chassis just makes it kind of cool too. Is that body popping out or is it just torque twisting? Oh, I just seen a video. I don't know how old it is. I think it's new. Injora has a new brushless tiny motor ESC combo that you can buy. Not together combo, a setup that comes together with ESC and motor. It's an one of them, we call it outrigger or whatever, the motor spins on the outside. It's only 59 bucks. I have only seen the one video so far, so it's something you might want to check into. I think it's for the TRX4M, but you could probably put it in just about anything, right? I mean, if you know what you're doing, I'd imagine. So now I should already went outside, right? I guess we'll do 2 videos today. I'll make this the first one and we'll go outside for the next one. Because I want to drive up the steep side of these tires now. It does look weird having this thing drop down low because the body changed, but there we go, look at that. Come on. Oh yeah, nice. Play me a guitar song. All right, well, sorry guys. Let's move on to plan 2.